Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Here is where I ended up. I was doing personal readings, and I was just here. And I was usually when I do my videos, I move down so you have a little bit of a view behind me. But I was really too lazy. Too lazy. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. If you are new here, coffee part is the chit chat. Tarot time is, well, you figure it out what tarot time is. All right. So back to the Italian grandparents. My mom had new windows put in our house at one time. And my grandfather, if any of you know, probably most grandfathers, but Italian grandfathers never want to throw anything away, anything they can reuse. Side note here, when he passed away and we had to clean out his basement, there was millions of coffee cans with different screws and nails. Oh my God, you can't even imagine. But anyway, so I remember him taking these screens, among other things, and building a screen house in the backyard. And we were so thrilled at what we had. He built the screen house, but he didn't stop there. Let me tell you, I'm surprised the whole neighborhood didn't catch on fire. He ran an extension cord from the house into there, and he hooked up the TV. He was way ahead of his time. I will tell you that. Funny little side note too. He was a diesel mechanic, and I ended up marrying a diesel mechanic. I don't know what one has to do with the other, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. So anyway, we ended up, we would have, like, we were always at my grandparents' house, and my grandmother would say, who wants to eat out in the screen house? And we thought what we were getting. And we were like, we do, we were young kids. And we were so thrilled with that. And, I look at today, what really thrills our younger kids? Like if we said to them, hey, you want to eat outside? They'd be like, yeah. Back then, like we really got excited over little things. And we got to try to bring that back. And I think you can do it. When you get little wins, because we all get little wins in life, the easiest wins that come across, I think if you embrace them, that's the way to start. So I want you to put in the comments like an easy win that you had. I'm going to drop my first one. I was able to stream 123 YouTube on my extra TV in my workout room today. No hassles, 123, and boom, it happened. So I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is a big deal because it could have took me an hour, 2 hours, could have had a glitch. It didn't. And I'm so grateful for that. I want everyone to drop in the comments all your little victories, not the big ones, the little ones, because you start focusing on those little ones and you're going to be amazed at what's going to happen. Okay, we are on to tarot time. Using my Robin Wood. I look like I'm a prisoner. This is my mug shot. I just was too lazy. I usually, like I said, I moved down. See, you can see the way my wall goes, and then my living room is there. See, and there's a pretty tree. It's a pencil tree. My daughter calls it the Ozempic tree. But it fits perfect. It's perfect. Perfect fit. So, all right, let's see what else we have here. All right, I got rid of all cable. I did it. I cut my bill down. I sound like a commercial. I cut my bill down like $120 a month. It was crazy what it was costing me. I go, I don't need it. And then my daughter confirmed, she goes, I don't watch cable. So I'm like, all right, what am I paying it for? All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, let me one more for good measure. Okay. If I was to put all these cards together in like a sentence, I would say to you, we'll take them apart. You are very stressful now over a situation that seems to be in and out. And with patience, you're going to find it to become a very loving union. Now, it could be friends. It doesn't always have to be romantic. Remember, I say that. It could just be something that's going to blend and work perfectly. So right now, I feel like if we were to take a snapshot of you, you would be very stressed out. Okay. Because crazy stuff plays in the back of our head. Don't forget, your mind is the biggest high school bully to your heart. Okay. Shit that goes through here doesn't need to affect here. So this is all within 2 weeks. This is very, very short term. This is all going to go away. Bye bye. See you later. You have someone who kind of comes in and out of your life, or a situation that comes in and out of your life. And it's about to take an anchor. It's about to drop an anchor. Okay. It's probably a person. Um, Maybe it's a job. It could be, you're hired temporary or something. And all of a sudden, whatever you're desiring is about to take an anchor. Okay. That's what I'll name this video. I won't remember. You're going to, once this desire takes the anchor, you're going to find that it has the ability to grow. Don't forget, when we started our ACEs, we can only go up. So it's going to have the ability to grow and grow and grow. And that's what you want. You want it to kind of just take off. But you have to have patience. But again, Sagittarius season, and I think we're in Sagittarius season, aren't we? So it's happening now. So with patience, you are going to find a situation that's been in and out is going to be a lot more stable. Okay. It's finally going to drop the anchor, and it's finally going to be a lot more stable in your life. All right, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed that. Again, if you haven't had a chance, sign up at She Who Wins. Bank She Who Wins. I'll make that appear at the bottom. I'm getting crazy with all this graphic stuff. And come on over there. We have, I was teasing, we have this new girl. She's a behavioral therapist. Like, in other words, say you got a bad habit. She helps you break it, right? She makes you understand why you do what you do. I said, I'm going to give my family like gift cards to her. And she's pretty interesting. I'm in the middle of making up her little promo and stuff, but her name is Nicole. If you get a chance, go over there and buy a session with her. She's pretty interesting. She will tell you why you do what you do, you know? All right, everyone. This is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everyone, have a great day.